This is Embrace Your Inner Boldness, a podcast about remembering who you were before the world told you who to be. I'm Melissa Henning Frank, coach, guide, and founder of Becoming Bold. I help you strip away the conditioning, reclaim your voice, and rise into the power that's always been yours. Let's get right to it. Hey friend, thanks for tuning in. Today I'm doing what I wish someone would have done for me when I was 18. Pull me aside, sit me down, and speak the words I so badly needed and wanted to hear, straightforward, direct, with love and kindness. The words that would have helped me more quickly become who I was born to be before the world told me who and how to be. Oh my gosh, 18-year-old me was a super hot mess. I wonder if you can relate when I say I'm so glad social media wasn't around in my teens and early 20s. If so, let me know, because it's always a relief to know you're not the only one. I grew up in a house that ran on chaos and survival mode, and I thought playing small was the safest way to live. I was saying yes to all the wrong people, tolerating things I shouldn't have, and quietly wondering if I was ever going to feel happy or free. The military was a good way to help sort of remove myself from unhealthy environments and the paths I was on that weren't good for me, but it was really just trading one problem for another because you really cannot outrun your wounds. So today I'm giving my younger self, and maybe you, 10 pieces of advice that I know now would have changed everything. Not that I'd actually change anything, because all of it really did bring me to this point, speaking these words, illuminating the path for others who are currently experiencing the things that I pulled myself up and out from. So let's get to it. Advice number 1, you are already enough. I wish I had believed this earlier. Your worth is not earned. You're born with it. You don't need someone else's approval or some perfect achievement to be valuable. If I could look my 18-year-old self in the eyes, I'd say, you're already enough. Stop begging people to see what's already true. Advice number 2. Stop people-pleasing. It's not love, it's fear. I learned to read rooms like my life depended on it, because sometimes growing up it did. But as an adult, I confused that survival skill with kindness. People-pleasing is not love. It's actually fear in a fancy outfit. Say no more often. Trust me, the people worth keeping around won't leave when you do. Say no, even if you think you might have gone too far towards behaving like you were a yes. In relationships and peer pressure like drugs or alcohol or sex. Again, you can say no, even if it seemed like you were a yes. Advice number 3, money is not evil, but ignoring it is. I thought money was stressful and only for people who had it together. That was absolutely wrong. Money is just a tool. Money is an energetic currency, so learn how to use it. Build credit, save your money, stop treating financial literacy like it's optional, because it's not. Undo the programming around money that you received while growing up. Money wounds transfer from generation to generation, but you can be the cycle breaker and stop energetically pushing money away. Freedom requires attention, even to the stuff that scares you. Advice number 4. Choose partners based on peace, not chaos. Chemistry fooled me a few times. I mistook chaos for passion and kept trying to heal wounds and help or fix people who weren't capable of love. Peace is where it's at. Someone who helps your soul rest is 100 times better than someone who keeps your nervous system in overdrive. Clinging to the fun and good times that happen maybe 25% of the time is called codependency. You deserve so much more than that. Advice number 5, take care of your body like it's your only home. I abused my body in my late teens and my early 20s with junk food, bad sleep, eating disorders, substance abuse, and even worse, self-talk. I didn't realize that I was writing checks that my future self would absolutely have to cash. So move your body because it feels good. Hydrate. Speak kindly to yourself. Your body is listening to everything that you're encountering. Love your body. Treat it as if it's your Earth School avatar, and you're the soul who's supposed to take care of it, because you are. Advice number 6, you can walk away from anything that doesn't serve you. Jobs, relationships, family expectations. You can leave them if they're hurting you. I used to think leaving was selfish, but it's actually self-respect. Sometimes freedom starts with one bold step out that door. If you feel like you're stuck or that you somehow deserve the current state for whatever reason, please know that you are absolutely so worthy and deserving of better. And you might feel like you're stuck and you might be unsure how to start. Just start. One small step in the right direction is the boldest step that you can take. Advice number 7, failure is a teacher, not a death sentence. I used to see failure as proof that I was broken. That's such a lie that society tells us. Failure is just feedback. Every embarrassing moment, every wrong turn taught me something that I couldn't have learned any other way. If you fail faster, you grow faster. Even if you came from an abusive background where failure was dangerous, please know that's not how most of the world works. Feedback is a gift, even if it's constructive. Your nervous system might act as though you're being chased by a lion when you're getting that feedback, but breathe through it and remind yourself you're worthy, and the feedback will help you be even better. It's safe now. Advice number 8, protect your peace like a mama bear. In my teens and early 20s and really into my 40s, I gave everybody access to my energy, even when they hadn't earned it. Drama is not a life requirement. We attract what we are becoming, so pay attention to what's happening around you and how your body feels when you're around certain people. And if you don't feel good, reduce the amount of time you spend with them or get away from them altogether if it's feasible. Your peace is so much more important than their comfort. Advice number 9, surround yourself with people who inspire you. Back then, I stayed around people who stayed stuck because it felt familiar. I wish I'd found people who inspired me, who spoke life into me, who believed in me more than I believed in myself. You really are the average of the people that you hang out with, so choose wisely. Make it a point to be in rooms with people who are 5 steps ahead of you even. If it feels intimidating, just try it. Go for it. Your vibration will rise to meet theirs the sooner and the longer you're around them. So don't allow the crabs in the bucket theory to keep you in places you don't align with. Advice number 10, and my favorite one, feel the fear and do it anyway. Fear doesn't mean stop. It means, hey, pay attention. This matters. Every single life-changing move I've made, whether it was leaving bad relationships, starting over, launching my business, sharing my story, every single one of them scared me senseless, but do it anyway. Boldness is one trembling yes at a time. So have the audacity to move forward even when it's scary. Have the audacity to be super curious versus afraid. Have the audacity to stop caring what others might think of you if you try the thing, say the thing, or do the thing. This life is way too short to give your fucks to the things that don't serve your highest good. So find something or someone that motivates you to be bolder, even if you're afraid to do that. If I could give my 18-year-old self a hug, I'd tell her, hey, you need to know that you make it out of this. You heal. You find love. You build a life that feels just like you. But I'd also tell her that she didn't have to wait decades to believe it and believe in herself. And maybe that's my message to you. Don't wait. Pick one of those 10 truths and live it today. Move from hoping and praying that things will be different and better to believing and boldness, and start today. If this hit home, share with someone who needs a big sister pep talk. And don't forget, boldness is already who you are. You just pushed it down because the world told you couldn't be bold. And if you haven't heard, I have a Women Becoming Bold, Remembering Her Fall 3 cohort starting in September. Go to my link tree. The link is in the description of this episode, or it's on all of my social media platforms also. There's a link that you can get to that will tell you all of the details about the program. It's a 6-week program. And there's also a way to save a seat. You're not saying that you're committing to it, but you're just saying, hey, I'm interested in this. And if I want to move forward, I want to make sure that this seat is going to be available. So check out that link, or If you'd prefer to just DM me directly, feel free to do that too on any of my social media platforms. So until next time, please be kind to your mind. That's it for today's episode of Embrace Your Inner Boldness. If this stirred something in you, don't let it fade. Screenshot this episode, tag me at Becoming Bold LLC, and share it with someone else who's ready to rise. And hey, if you haven't already, take a second to subscribe, rate, and review the show. That's how we spread the boldness and keep this movement growing. Whatever came up for you today, feel the fear and do it anyway. You don't need to wait for perfect timing or permission. You are powerful. You are ready. And remember, the only limit to your boldness is the one you set for yourself. Until next time, stay bold, stay curious, and keep becoming you.